Alright, hello. Today is day 3 of the Summer CSS Challenge. Today I'll be attempting to create something similar to this from the Tesla website. I probably won't be including any transitions or animations because I haven't really learned that yet, but I'm thinking this will be something like a little bit of a paragraph with an image on the side of it, and then same thing just repeated sideways, going top to bottom. I could do this with CSS Grid, which I might try to do sometime in the future, but for now I'll just try to do it with what I know. So let's get started. Perfect. Alright. So I might go with a slightly different approach this time. I kind of want to try setting it up just using little blocks of divs so that I get the basic layout down and then I can move forward from there. So yeah, I'll put this in here. So I'm thinking I have just a general container to store all of these in general so that I can restrict the width a little bit. Because if you notice, when this gets wider, this kind of stays in the center. So we'll do that. And yeah, I think that'll work. So at that point, I started laying out the overall HTML for the page as I designed it. I had a container for overall. I had a div for each row, a heading and a paragraph for the text portion, and then another div where I plan to put the image, and I plan to do that for every single row. From there, I set up a header and a footer with zeroed out margins and padding, just so that I could visually see where the thing started and where it ended. Then I used some background colors to figure out where every block had its margins, padding, and whatnot, and then I sized those appropriately to figure out where everything would be placed. I wanted to condense the HTML as much as possible so that when I did go about to using flexbox, flex direction column to stack everything on top of each other, it would be less of a hassle to duplicate each row. And you can see that once I had the background images and the text portion ready in one, it would work for the rest. Or so I thought. This was in fact not okay because apparently this just doesn't work with flex column layout and it breaks document flow afterward. I would realize this later and be very confused. So I went on adding some more CSS things, and then I was just really coming into this issue where once I put in the second row, it just ended up on the side of it for some reason, and as I mentioned before, that was because of me trying to use the self-closing tag on that div to condense the HTML. What I ended up doing was, after I realized there was an issue, I tried commenting out some of the CSS and commenting out the HTML to try to put everything back in from the scratch. So I realized what was actually breaking it, and then I realized, oh, it's the self-closing tag. Once I fixed that, they actually started layering on top of each other. Then I just used flex order to swap the direction of the image and then the paragraph for the second row, and then I just dropped the third row in as normal. Get rid of those disgusting background colors. There we go, not bad, not bad. So now we used flex direction, flex order, and a couple of image background properties to create this little website, and not gonna lie, it looks pretty decent. So I think I'm gonna call it quits right there. Thanks for watching, have a great day.